Okay guys, so far we have learned how to change our password through phpMyAdmin from our MySQL database, and then we have learned how to change our password through a functions.php file. Alright, in this case we will be going through a emergency password reset script which we can place inside our root of the project, and then once run and our password will got changed. Alright, without wasting any of our time, let's quickly jump into the actual fix. Alright, so I have a site and I'm trying to log in. Let's see, we are unable to log in and we don't have access to our emails. Alright, how to do that? First of all, we have to go to our project, and on the root of our project we have to create a php file. So we can name it anything, like I can say it's set.php. Alright, so once done, then we have to simply require once our wp load file. Alright, as you know, it contains everything for WordPress. Now we have to password reset, so we can simply call our wp set password function, and here we can say something like example, and here we will be passing user id of the person to whom we are changing the password. Alright, so what we have done, we have simply called our wp underscore set underscore password function, and we provided our password which we will be using to log in, and we have passed id of our user for which we are going to change our password. If you want to change password for any other user, you can change id accordingly. Alright, so I can also say something like, so we know something like this, so our file shows us something. All right, so once we have created our file, the next step is to simply go to our path of the file. Like in our case, the path is residing on the root of our slate project, and the file name is set.php. Alright, password changed, all good. Now I will be coming back to it. I will be copying and I will be simply deleting the file, but now I am just renaming it. Alright, and now if I go back and paste my password, this example, and try to log in, it should work all good for us. All right, so we have successfully changed our password without having access to, let's say, our php myadmin or our email. Now here comes one thing which is very, I would say, very important, through important from security purposes. Whenever you have done anything like that, you have to make sure, or you have to be certain that your script is no more available there. All right, so that's something which we will be following for each of our tutorials so far. All right, and in the future as well. So we have successfully changed our password through the help of an emergency script which we created at our own just within 2 minutes. All right, in the next video, see you with another fix. Until then, have a nice time. Bye bye.